Hello guys and welcome back to another post-market analysis of Bank Nifty and Nifty. So here we have Bank Nifty's chart on a 5-minute time frame. In this video, we are going to see how Bank Nifty and Nifty performed today, and we'll see the major key takeaways from today's price action in both Bank Nifty and Nifty. Also, after that, we are going to see how Bank Nifty and Nifty are likely going to perform uh, for tomorrow's market by looking at our daily chart. So let's start with this Bank Nifty chart right here. And as you can see clearly, today it has given us a series of higher highs here, with which we can draw a very good valid trend line like this. So now, also, if you notice the highs, okay, so if you notice these three highs, joining all these three highs, there could be a line like that. So now, if you look at this from a overall perspective, and in yesterday's video we have discussed, in our weekly special video we have discussed that if price opens anywhere in this range, then there is a possibility uh, for the bank nifty to trade sideways. And considering the kind of momentum here that it gave on Friday, so after this much of big momentum, traditionally we are going to see a sideways action, and that is what has happened today. So today you can see most of the action is towards the sideways, but if you notice the formation, it is an ascending triangle formation. So now tomorrow, if you see any breakout from this, there is a good chance for the bank nifty to go towards the higher side. But for any reason, if it opens gap down, and if it sees any rejection here, and from there, if it has a good any reversal patterns forming there, then we have to be a little careful, because market may pull towards the downside in this bank nifty. So that is how here today we have. And if you notice very clearly, the let's look at one possible trade, okay, which is this could have been a very good possible trade, because see, based on these two reactions, okay, this swing reaction and this swing reaction, you could have drawn this trend line. And then when you see bank nifty coming back to this particular trend line at around 245 and 250, which is 240 and 245 candles, both these candles put together, it's a bullish engulfing reversal pattern that is forming at a very key important location, that is this trend line, at this trend line. So these two, and also your risk versus reward ratio, if you take a trade there, you can easily keep this as your target, because by now based on this reaction, okay, and this reaction you could have derived at this trend line. So this could have been your target, okay. So you have all 3 points here to take an entry, that is your candle pattern itself, that is a bullish engulfing pattern, and the second one is your location, and the third one is a good risk versus reward ratio here, okay. So based on this, one could have taken a trade, and it worked out really well, as you can see. It worked out really well, as you can see from there, okay. So from there till here, you have a good 117 points of a clear momentum there. But okay, the only negative aspect of this trade is you're almost towards the closing. Okay, you are standing at 245, and there is only 45 minutes for the market to make this moment. So if you are taking intraday position, and if this reach to this towards your target did not happen at right time, then there is a possibility for a broker to close your position on your behalfs. Okay, so that is the only point. And if you notice also, there is one more bullish engulfing pattern here. And from this low, if you have draw a line, you can see that the bank nifty really did not come to this again, okay. So it didn't come close towards this. You're not saying that this is how daily it is going to perform, but there are times where it works perfectly, and today is one such scenario, okay. So that is how bank nifty price action for today, those were this was an important trade, which was ticking all the points, and which is looking perfectly fine on the paper. So this could have been a good trade. That is on a 5-minute chart. Now let's remove these drawings, and let's see how it's looking on a daily chart. So here on the daily chart, if you have been following our videos from the last few days, you know that this is the major gap. This is the major gap here. Okay, this is the major gap here. And in our last video recently, we have discussed that, in order for the bank nifty to reach this level, okay, this uppermost level of this range, you should see a breakout from this reaction. You should see a breakout from this reaction, which happened finally today. So after this, now there are good chances for the bank nifty to reach it all the way to this point. But in the meantime, you may also see some pullbacks. But for any reason, if you start to see a close below this, then you should come back above. You should come back from that thought that bank nifty is going to touch this level. Okay, so that's how bank nifty here on a daily chart is looking. It's moderately looking bullish with this breakout, but all bullish breakouts will not give continuous momentum like this towards your target. But there is a possibility, okay, for you to see some pullbacks. Okay, if you're seeing some pullback, and if you're having a good support here, if you feel that it's seeing a good support here, then that is another a good chance for you to think that the bank nifty may go back towards this level. So pullbacks are healthy in all kinds of markets, even here in this scenario for the bank nifty. So that is how bank nifty is looking on a daily, and it is looking on today's market. Hope you have understood something from bank nifty so far. So let's now change our chart to the nifty, which is this. So even here in the nifty, so even here it is the similar situation. Okay, in fact it is looking stretched here, because from there you have seen a very big momentum, and after that you have seen a market getting open at this level. So from that market opening, if you try to draw these lines between the highest initial swing low and your swing high, okay, market has traded, nifty has traded perfectly lateral in a box range today. That is what we are seeing here. So it has come all the way from there, it has seen a reaction, and after that you have continuously seen nifty trading only in this particular zone almost till the closing. So for tomorrow, if you see a breakout towards the upper side, fantastic, you can expect nifty to see new levels. But for any reason, if it breaks towards the downside, then you have to be extremely careful with the nifty here. So let's now go to a daily time frame, and let's see. As you can see, daily time frame, okay, this is a very dangerous situation, because here this kind of setup, okay, is telling us that it has managed to see some gap up opening, but it is not strong enough. How do you know that? We know that with the size of your candle real body. In this case, it's not a candle looking like this, it's a candle which is looking like a doji. So this kind of setup, okay, that is gap up opening, this is called abandon baby top a pattern. And you have a similar situation here. Okay, you have a gap up opening from this candle, and after that you have seen a couple of candles. From there we have seen market drop quite drastically. So that is why it is a bit dangerous here in the nifty, because for any reason from now on, if you see any gap down opening and a close like that, then it becomes it's going to come back towards the lower levels of the nifty to find a good support here in this case. But if you see a breakout from there, then we can expect nifty to do some new highs with, of course, and eventually proper pullbacks here on a daily chart. So that is how nifty is looking on a daily chart. So you have to be extremely careful with the nifty also. Here, make sure that you draw this trend line. Okay, that's because this is a valid trend line. So if you see any drop, there is a high chance for the nifty to uh, take support at this level. But if you see a close from there, okay, then you can continue to be bullish, but which is looking little doubt here. So all that is going to depend upon tomorrow's opening. So if you see a gap down opening, you need to be really careful about the nifty, especially compared to the bank nifty. So that's it, guys. Hope you have understood something from today's analysis. So see you in our next video. Until then, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please hit that subscribe button, because this is the place where we learn about Indian stock markets by using daily Nifty and Bank Nifty's chart in a more meaningful manner like this. Thank you. See you in tomorrow's post market analysis video. Until then, happy trading.